Hi, I'm Logan.
And I'm Sean.
And we're GR2 Films. And this is a GR News update. First on the agenda for today, a lot of you seem to be outraged by the fact that we are no longer doing animations.
Specifically, Dane Cook animations.
Right. Nobody cares about the Mitch Hedberg one, even though he's way funnier. Anyway, there's...
Much more dead.
Considerably deader than Dane Cook is, unfortunately. There are a few reasons for that, and the first one is because Dane Cook just isn't funny on his own. Which is why we were doing the animations in the first place. And we have been burnt out on Dane Cook material, so we want to stop. Second, we want to start using the time that we spend doing the animations to start doing some of our own animations of our own material instead of doing Dane Cook's material. And third, because we are tired of dealing with HBO's bull.
4, we're not 16 anymore.
Also that. But, on the subject of HBO, HBO has been filing copyright claims against us since we started doing the Dane Cook animations.
And pretty much all of them. Every single one of them has, at some point in time, been given a copyright flag. I've dealt with them every time since, and in the latest one, which, if you haven't noticed, was, I think, Animation 7, which would have been the crying animation of Dane Cook's crying joke. That was the longest animation we've had, topping at a little over 5 minutes. Took us the longest amount of work, and has finally gotten its own copyright, which I tried to fix like all of the other ones, and it has apparently not worked. So
what HBO is claiming against us is that we're violating their copyright on Dane Cook's material, since it was obviously broadcast on HBO, etc. There's a little something in the copyright law called the Fair Use Act, and apparently nobody at HBO has ever even heard of it.
Which is weird because they're an entertainment business, and the Fair Use Act was actually specifically made for material like this on the internet.
Now, there's a quote, a little segment in the Fair Use Act, which I've written down, and I will now read. And it says,
exact quote,
that it is okay to use material that is copyrighted for illustration or clarification of the author's observations, or for use in a parody of some of the content of the work. How is that not applicable to what we do?
That's actually an exact description of what we do.
So,
parody and clarification of the author's, what was the word?
Which would be Dane Cook.
Of the author's observations, which is exactly what stand-up is.
They use the word illustration in there,
which is exactly what
obviously not meaning drawn illustrations, but still same concept. Okay, so we are only using the audio. We are parodying it. We are completely non-profit, obviously, and it's
I have put in the video now with annotations because the videos were made 3 years ago. In the description, in any and every possible place I could, to say that we are not making any money off of it. It is not our, besides the animations and drawings themselves, it is not our material. It belongs to Dane Cook and his company Superfinger, which I'm assuming also belongs to HBO for all of the rights. I've done everything besides actually put the Fair Use Act article in there, which apparently is exactly what I need to do.
Okay, so we're going to put a link to that right here. Right. This is the link right here. You can click it, you can go read it.
This is the Fair Use Act, right here. Go read it. We're not making this up.
Including HBO. People at HBO should go read that. Because your blanket copyright claims are obnoxious, and have actually made several of our fans choose to no longer be our fans. Not our fault, HBO's fault. Blame it on them, not us. Okay, next on the agenda of things to talk about. This is just a thought that we have right now. We're going to start a new series called What Will It Look Like When It Burns? So you can give us some thoughts on what you want to see us set on fire, as long as it's not something expensive, because we don't have any money. But we will still take suggestions, or if you have a suggestion, about the series itself, go ahead and let us know. that'll be coming up at some point in the future. Also, along with that, we have some new videos coming out. Another clip show. This video, the video that we uploaded just before this, which is my reaction to this haircut, which you'll notice is considerably shorter than it used to be. Now, the reason we haven't posted any videos lately is because Sean was in Europe for a month. And I've gotten a job, and I work a lot. So that's why
that's where we've been since March.
Pretty much, yeah, that and college. So we're going to have another clip show. We're going to have some other skits. We're going to have that new series. And we're both going to start...
on the subject of new videos.
Go ahead.
Okay. On my own personal channel, which I mentioned in the first video on this channel.
Link right here. Same place as the Fair Use Act was.
Our videos aren't on the Fair Use Act page.
The link is in the same spot.
On my own personal channel that I mentioned in the first video on this channel, which I will put a link to right here.
On my face.
Right on his head. My channel, Cranberry Zipper, I will be starting a type of review vlog where I will be reviewing, just doing tech reviews, any movie I see, video games, new and old, pretty much anything I find interesting of the technology or entertainment world. I will be doing reviews of them on that channel, and along with it, I may also be starting a personal vlog where if I happen to have the camera around with me and I'm recording, I will put that on my channel. And speaking of videos as such, there have been a few that we have shot for GR2 Films, basically meaning it just happened to have the both of us in it. And I will be editing those and putting them up sometime in the near future.
Alright, and on the same subject as what he just talked about, I'm going to be starting something similar as far as the personal vlog is concerned. I don't have a link up for that yet because I don't have any videos shot for it yet. I don't have a name for my channel yet at all. It's just an idea right now. I'm probably going to start it actually when I go back to school around the end of August-ish, or maybe before, because I have some cool things happening at the beginning of August. Anyway, yeah, so whenever that happens, we'll post another video here so that you guys can follow the links that I give you on that, and then come join me on my personal channel. So that's exciting for me.
Okay, so that wraps up this episode of GR News. Just to do a quick link review, Fair Use Act. This will be a link to our previous channel, Wheelchair Accessible, which has all of our animations. And the other link we had,
Cranberry Zipper.
Right. That is right here.
Yes, it is.
So that's all the links. That's all the news.
Oh, also, we'll give you a link to HBO's official channel so that you can go and yell at them for sucking.
Yes,
that'll
please
be
do
right
that.
here above my
head. So that ends this episode of GR News. I'm Sean.
I'm Logan.
And we'll see you here next time.
Thanks for watching.